Say what you want about Tesla, but they created one of the most valuable car companies in the world, and that's inspiring other entrepreneurs to deliver the Tesla moment in a number of different industries. And when I say delivering the Tesla moment, that means electrification, simplification, and then also creating kind of this end-to-end user experience at scale. And so instead of just telling you that they're doing this, I thought it'd be fun to go through some really exciting companies that are delivering the Tesla moment in their respective industries. And the first on the list is a company called Arc. And they're basically delivering the Tesla moment for water sports, creating a high-performance luxury electric boat. They've raised over $100 million to date, and their flagship product, the Arc One, has 500 horsepower with absolutely zero emissions. And staying in the marine industry for number 2 is a company called Fleet Zero that's creating entirely electric cargo ships. And perhaps the most incredible thing about this is they're not only creating their own cargo ships, but they're also making it easy to create an electric cargo ship from existing supply chains. And it wouldn't be an electrification or Tesla-ification of everything video without mentioning Rivian, probably the next biggest example, doing what Tesla did for cars, but for trucks. But that brings me to the next company, a company called Lightship that's creating an all-electric RV. It has an electric powertrain, smart home automations. So, it's what you're gonna pull with your Rivian. The other cool thing about this sleek-looking modern camper is when it's not in use, it can actually power your home with the same amount of energy as 6 Tesla Powerwalls. Staying on land but going to rail, this company called Parallel Systems is creating electric and autonomous rail systems, which will actually allow us to bring some of the cargo and freight that we're seeing on the backs of semi-trucks and put it back on rail. These individual pieces here can move on their own, so you could have a completely kind of rail freight system that is autonomous and electric. Staying in freight, you have a company called Range Energy. They're doing electric powertrains on the trailer, so not the truck itself, which is super important. Because while I think a lot of people agree that this segment of the trucking industry needs to be electrified, it would be really hard to do that by creating an entire new truck in the front. So if you can make it easier for these companies to shift towards low emission options, Range is kind of leading the space here. And then finally, one of my favorites, you have Zero Avia, which is doing electric regional flights, initially focusing on cargo, but eventually could be for people. And this is especially important because the aerospace industry is one of the largest emitters of carbon compared to any other industry. So if we can take these short to medium haul flights, electrify them, make them more efficient, that's powerful.